You stupid.
Don't say that. I might be pregnant. I have pregnancy hormones right now. I haven't had my period in a while. It hasn't came. It's been like a month late right now. And it's been like, I don't know how long it's been since I had my period. About a week ago.
We out here doing good.
Like villains.
Leave it alone. That is her baby.
Come here.
I bet y'all wish y'all could pick up y'all's man. I bet your man couldn't even pick y'all up.
I bet you can't pick up your man can't pick y'all up.
Hey guys, it's me, Dakota again. I'm by myself and shit, trying to get back doing my thing and shit. And hey, this is my real account and shit. Come on, blow up and shit.
Tell him why you're so happy with me. Just tell him how gorgeous I am, how pretty I am.
It is not very often that these leave me speechless, especially when I'm researching. But these two, man, what in the jeebus? So if you've never heard of Dakota and Felicity, consider yourself lucky. And by the end of this video, you're gonna be looking at your screen like this. Oh, y'all can't see me. Just imagine like you're looking at the screen like deadpanned, and like your brain just stopped working, and it's sort of like, just like, you know, like TV static. That's what's happening in your brain at the end of this video. Now, there is so much information about them, so much that it changes on a daily basis. Most of the stuff that I may talk about today may change in the next 3 hours after I finish recording the audio, and then change again another 3 hours after I actually edit the video. So even if you look them up separately, right? Dakota is his own like 72-hour Netflix documentary marathon. So it's a lot of information. So I'm only going to cover a few things in this video. Dakota and Crazy K.
Wrong with Dakota. Man.
You alright, little man?
I don't know, man. Can't hold itself together.
You throwing up?
I don't get
You
no
don't come to
help.
spit in, Tia, obviously.
Dakota, man, we gotta slow down a little bit, man.
Crazy K being one of the many characters who either help for clout or concern. By the way, those two things will get really blurred in this situation, so just be aware of that. I'm also going to cover Dakota and Coracle.
Meet Dakota. I've seen him on TikTok before, and usually every time I see him, the video has millions of views. This is the first time I've ever met him, and it was while I was dressed up as an old man in this crazy realistic mask. So I'm gonna play along.
Another character in this very long list of characters who either helps for views or concern. And then I'm going to cover like a mix of Dakota, Felicity, and a character who I deem as pepperoni roll.
So I wake up to a video this morning, 7 a.m., that Felicity made about me, which she has now deleted because it was untrue.
Y'all may know her as China Doll, but you'll get why I call her that later on in this video. And before I get really started here, please, fuck already. Not even 5 minutes into the video. So before I get started, please click subscribe and like the video. Please do. I'm so close to 2,000 subscribers. Help me get there. Thank you guys again. Let's get into this. So Crazy K is apparently a rapper. Because who isn't? Everybody's a rapper. That's not a special skill. Everybody's a rapper. So as the story goes, he sees Dakota riding down the street on a bike with training wheels and thought, hey, that's a kid. Let me film him.
What you doing out here by yourself? You said I got a what? A cigarette? Where your parents?
Go on somewhere.
I ain't getting you no cigarette.
So again, I've watched a few commentators like make videos about this, and one thing that nobody really points out is this sounds like some old bullshit, right? First of all, I feel like Crazy K already knew him before this first video, because here's what I'm thinking. He's the one who bought him the bike with the training wheels and gave him the kid lunchbox. Also, if you notice, he's in front of a middle school. Dakota's like 18, 19, 20 at the time of this meeting. So he definitely wanted to be in front of a middle school around about this time. And I've watched this video a few times, like with the first meetup. And nobody points out how obviously scripted it feels, especially the cigarette line. I've rewatched it a few times, closed my eyes, turned up the volume, turned on the caption, and in the video that Crazy K posted himself on his page, not once has Dakota asked for a cigarette.
What you doing out here by yourself? You said I got a what?
So why does Crazy K respond with
a cigarette? Where your parents? I ain't getting you no cigarette.
More than likely, it's because that's what he was supposed to say. And again, you'll learn that Dakota isn't the brightest, bulb in the lantern. So, like, he just forgot, and then Crazy K just said his lines and just went with it. But for the sake of this video, let's pretend that this all wasn't set up by Crazy K, because it obviously was. And it all happened just fate, right? It's happenstance. Fine. A grown man sees what he thinks is a child, and his first thought is to film him. Crazy K takes him in under the guise of helping him, which, again, that's a theme that all of them are going to have. Now, earlier I said this. Who either help for clout or concern. By the way, those two things will get really blurred in this situation, so just be aware of that. Because, well, if you're going to help somebody off the street with food, a place to stay, money, etc., okay, good. Thank Jeebus for you, all right? You're a good person. But if you're helping them, does that mean that gives you the right to have them doing stuff for your help? Remember, Dakota is a grown man, all right? And he knows how to say yes and no and make decisions for himself. The reason I chuckled at that, you'll find out later on. He's very easily manipulated because of his size and condition. But at the same time, his little ass has ruined relationships with people because he has this I do what I want type of attitude. Crazy K met him while he was on the street and homeless. Remember that now. So how did he get that in the first place? Well, apparently, his parents was tired of his little ass. And I know that sounds bad, but through my surface level research, Dakota was at his house being a straight menace. Smoking, drinking, doing drugs, being physically abusive, not just to his parents, but to his siblings as well. And I guess when he turned 18 or 19, his parents was like, nah, you got to hit that old dusty trail with that. And before you're like, oh no, he's so little. There's no way he could cause such a problem. If you've never heard of this little terror storm here, go read up on him and come back and say that. Now, whether you have a disability that you was born with, the way your brain works, that's not the cause for people to be horrible. Right? That's not an excuse, okay? So that does not matter here. Crazy K will give him shelter, but then he'd have him do stuff like this.
You gonna come get this, baby? This your baby.
Oh, knocking on crazy. NFL room.
I didn't see this coming. A box. What's going on? I think I heard somebody outside. No, the plucking in the coat. My baby. Drinking, man. Bye-bye. And he woke. Are you woke?
Crazy K will have Dakota out here doing all kinds of crazy and dangerous stuff. Even had him thinking that he was a gang member or part of a gang.
Hold up, time out. He got the real. When you start banging, Dakota. When you start banging, throw your shit up, cuz. Nah, I'm fucking. Yeah.
Why? Why would you? What? Okay. He's a gang member. Sure. Now, at some point, Crazy K would kick Dakota out for stealing from him, even though I think this is just more scripted bullshit.
I always knew one day me and Dakota would depart.
Alright, Crazy K. Thank you for everything you Feel free. I'm gone, bro.
All right, my man. Send that bag, though. Dakota, what you got in the bag?
And like, seriously, still what? We saw the inside of the house. Still what? And it isn't like Dakota was going to, what, run away from you or fight you after you stole it. You also have people running in and out of the house all types of night, you know, with your gang. And they could have just took it. So kicking him out for stealing something is just stealing what? Also, yeah, Dakota probably stole some shit. he definitely probably stole some shit. Nothing about Crazy K, by the way, is good. None of the skits, none of the music, nothing about him is funny. I do not understand how he has a following. And, you know, his thing was, oh, I have a little person. Let me have him do little kid stuff. See? Watch this. Funny, right? So how did their relationship actually end? It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Also, Crazy K wasn't the best person for him to be around anyway. But don't worry, for whatever reason, if you are a fan or wondering more about Crazy K, he comes back around in the story at another date and time. In fact, it feels like a lot of people who tried to help, whether for ill or good, seem to come back around at some point, even though a lot of them claim that they will never help Dakota again. Now, sometime after he parted ways with Crazy K, Dakota was just ass out. And somehow got a dog at some point. How the hell homeless people just end up with dogs? I never understand. The dog seems to be in a better situation before they connect with the homeless person. Let that dog go out here and eat out of a dumpster instead of eating Vienna sausage with you on the corner outside on the interstate. Gee. Anyway, Dakota was staying in an abandoned house with some other dudes, and they had him climbing into places they probably couldn't reach so they could steal and strip some copper wire. See, this is why those scrap metal places now require ID and paperwork because, you know, this little motherfucker here and people like him. So stuff is getting bad for Dakota, so much so that he was on the corner begging with a sign, right? Now, lo and behold, he was found by a content created by Coracle, or some people say Corso. I don't know. I'm going to go with Coracle for the sake of this video.
Meet Dakota. I've seen him on TikTok before, and usually every time I see him, the video has millions of views. This is the first time I've ever met him, and it was while I was dressed up as an old man in this crazy realistic mask. So I'm gonna play along as an old man for a second, and then I'm gonna tell him it's fake.
I'll stream you on TikTok. What's your name? Dakota? Nice to meet you, buddy. Are you hungry at all or anything? You hungry?
He said he was a little hungry, so now I just gotta think of a place to take him.
I'm not actually an old.
Now, while filming a prank as an old man, this is what he does, this is what his channel is known for, pranks and had these like hyper-realistic masks, he probably saw Dakota and was like, what the fuck is that? He goes over, realizes that, oh, he's seen him on TikTok a few times, probably in Crazy K's cockroach condo. They meet, and he's decided that, you know, he's just going to throw him a couple of dollars. And then he thought about it for a second. He's like, you know what? I want to help this man out. I'm going to make him a part of the show. And yeah, he also made him do some goofy shit too, not unlike Crazy K.
What the fuck? Did that hurt?
Ew, no.
Lucky the airbags didn't explode in your face.
There ain't no bucket on that.
It's just a little straight though. I think it's alright, right? It still look good. Will it still turn on? Dakota, you gotta be careful. Them glasses work, right?
Yeah.
The difference here is he takes him in and he actually takes him to like the doctor. He takes him to the eye doctor. He gets him some new glasses, some new clothes, new phones, you know, setting him up, like actually like helping him instead of, you know, out here having him shirtless and throwing up gang signs at 3 a.m. at a gas station. You know, he's actually trying to improve his life, you know. I mean, taking a grown man to Build-A-Bear.
It's gonna count you down for 5.
Shoot, I'm gonna try my best, Dakota.
Pikachu, Dakota. I'm Pikachu. I love you. Pikachu, Dakota. I'm Pikachu.
It's a little weird, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would like somebody to take me to Build-A-Bear. I kind of want me an awesome bear, just saying. Now, they made some pranks and some other videos together, but Coracle was seeing like something wasn't right. Because at the end of the day, he was still going back to this abandoned place, this abandoned apartment or house or whatever it was, right? And then every time that him and Coracle would meet back up again, Dakota's phone was broken or his glasses were broken or missing. Now, remember, again, at the time, Coracle was helping him out. He was still living with these crackhead copper criminals. So more than likely they were either stealing his stuff or breaking his stuff if they didn't do, what they said. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I am pretty sure that happened. But at the same time, some of those thefts was probably Dakota trading the phones and stuff for fun deal. Just saying. So Coracle was like, nah, son, we got to get you a new spot. So he started helping him get things in order to get him his own safe place to be. In the middle of all that, apparently, I guess the copper crackheads jumped Dakota because Dakota probably started saying, like, I'm leaving. And it was like, nah, you ain't leaving here. We need you to steal more copper. And then a situation broke out and he was thrown down the steps.
You don't know why you got pushed down the stairs?
Oh, because I wouldn't let they bitch asses in.
So you wouldn't let them inside and they pushed you down the stairs. And you had to go to the hospital? Gosh, so are you okay? You sure?
Coracle got him a hotel, somewhere safer, of course. Now, regardless of the reason that you think Coracle was helping him, if it was out of kindness or views or both, that part doesn't matter, right? Because he was now in a hotel, a safe, warm bed, after being attacked by homeless dudes that I'm pretty sure that Dakota thought he could trust. He no matter what these dudes did to him, the way Dakota seems, it feels like he thought that these people were, in fact, his friends regardless. There's always that person in life who has, like, this group of people around him, and they abuse him, they talk crap about him. You see them treating them like crap, like, oh, they're just my friends. No, they're not.
Like trying to get him an apartment. He has appointments to where he's going and applying. He doesn't have it yet, and he's still forced to be at this little trap house. And it's so cold. Every time I pick him up, I'll come out the little door, and he's just bundled up, like 3 jackets, sometimes even a blanket. And I'm just thinking about that dog, and him too, but like that dog. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe you just need a break from all that. Plus, you can't be in the cold like that, especially with that dog. I'm looking on my phone for a hotel that allows dogs, and I found one. So I tell Dakota, how about for a couple days, I get you a hotel by yourself with the dog though? And he's like, okay, yeah. So I'm like, okay, bet. Let's go. He goes back inside. He starts gathering stuff up. The people are frustrated. Like, nah, you need to stay here. And he comes out and tells me, like, they don't want him to go. And I'm like, well, tell them to come out here. Let me talk to him. And they did. They were kind of tweaking a little bit, but I convinced him he'll be back. Everything's gonna be okay. So Dakota goes back in, grabs his things, then we head off to the hotel. I get him 2 nights. 2 nights for him and his dog to be warm together and away from all that nonsense. Make sure he had a bunch of snacks. I ordered pizza both days, back to back. I would go visit him, make sure he's doing okay. I would take my brother with me. We did some prank calls, having fun. Man, on checkout day, you could just tell, like, he looked so happy. I had him a speaker at one of the little Dollar Generals. He was just blaring that one song that's like, yeah, dancing around. That meant so much to him. Just those 2 nights in that hotel, his dog even looked happy. Like, in my head, I'm like, well, this was about $240. How about I just do it again? 2 more nights. And I mentioned that. I was like, you want to stay 2 more nights? He's like, hell yeah. I was like, okay, let's do it. I extend it. We're calling each other, making sure everything's all right. He's loving it. Then I come back. It happens again. I'm just thinking, like, taking this dude away from this hellhole.
Now, Dakota, in this new situation, he's clean. Someone he could take a shower, wash his ass, new phone, new glasses, new clothes, better environment. Everything feels like it is finally going good. Life seems to be turning in the right direction. So you kind of wonder what in the world would possibly happen to ruin all of this.
I back my car up close to the door. I go inside. I didn't get my deposit back because he smoked in the room, but we're taking things to the car. This girl comes inside the hotel room. I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking maybe this is one of Dakota's relatives. Or she talks to Dakota for a second, and then she walks out. I'm asking Dakota, like, who was that? And he looks at me. He smirks, and then he does like a little emote. It was kind of funny. I'm just like, oh, okay. And he's like, hell yeah. So we got all the stuff from his hotel into the car. We're heading back. And he showed me his phone, showed me the text messages with this girl, and that girl is Felicity. They're already saying, I love you. They just met that morning. I asked him, how'd you guys hit it off? And he was like, well, I was smoking a cigarette outside with my dog, and she starts walking by, and she's like, oh, can I pet your dog? And he allows her. She says, you want to be my boyfriend? And I guess he paused for a second, and then he was like, hell yeah. And then they start hanging out in the hotel room. And Felicity, she's living there at the hotel. They're on like some plan or something, her and her parents. And in the car, he's like, she's from Oklahoma. That's how Dakota and Felicity met.
Now, going into Felicity, there's a lot, man. And I'm not going to be able to, like, touch even maybe like 40% of it, right? In another video, sure. but not in this one. And listen, I am not going to say that Dakota is some type of saint because he's not. He's a horrible person too. But if bad influences were Super Saiyans, right? Crazy K was probably like Super Saiyan 2. And this bitch here is straight up Ultra Instinct. So, according to Coracle, this is how they met and so on and so forth. So, he fell in love in a few days, which, again, this is probably his first girlfriend, first piece, first whatever you want to call it. You know, talking about you love somebody in a couple of days. Listen, man, this only ends one way. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. Their story ends one way. And they've already been to jail. We'll get to that, right? They've already been homeless. We'll get to that. What's left? Okay. So, first, everything seems cool, right? And again, I don't care how you feel about why Coracle was doing whatever he was doing. Again, the man went from living on the street with some copper crackheads to having his own place, clothes, ID, etc. and so forth. And now he got a girlfriend that pretty much like claimed him, right?
Dakota was sad because he couldn't see his new girlfriend. Now they can finally have their first date. She said he found something he wants to buy her. Oh boy. I'm really already spending $50. She was really something else.
Oh god. Wow. Dang, Dakota.
She just kept picking stuff out.
He wants to buy me a necklace so badly.
They were looking for matching heart necklaces and they finally found some.
This is what we want. He wants to get close to my dog too.
So I bought the necklaces.
Left or right? Right. Okay, so I'll get the left one. Okay, here's yours, babe.
They put them on each other and now it's time to take some pictures. So we got a couple of pictures and some more. Then she helped them down. Apparently they got some pictures earlier too.
Come sit closer to me.
Oh
That's
my
what couples
God.
do.
They didn't waste no time making each other their wallpaper.
That's my baby.
I let them sit around for a minute to talk to each other before I told them it was time to go. Good job on your first date, Dakota. Good stuff. Yeah, no problem. So I finally dropped them off and it seemed like it went well.
So, hey, man, he's living like the normal life of a 19-20-something-year-old, okay? Now, the weird part is Coracle was going out paying for their dates, footing the bill. Like, all right, man, I understand, like, you helping Dakota. I got you there. But you're footing the bill when they go out to dinner, buying him. Like, he get a disability check, bro. Use your disability check. I'm sure that maybe Coracle had him, you know, taking a disability check for rent and stuff like that. But bro, come on now. You this is where you should have been like, I need to ease back. Now, Felicity, though she never officially moved in, she was pretty much moved in. Like when somebody there every single day and their stuff is there, they're pretty much moved in. So like Coracle really couldn't say nothing because Dakota's a grown man and this is his spot. So whatever, right? But then more people start to appear at Dakota's apartment. Now, you could say that maybe it was Dakota's old acquaintances from the street. You could possibly say Felicity knew some people, thought they were all friends, and had these people coming over every single day. Right? Either way, these people were coming in all kinds of hours of the night, causing problems in the apartment complex. And that looks bad for Dakota, who, again, through the help of Coracle, took a while to get this very nice place for him. And with all these strange crackhead criminals coming in and out, this could be an issue for him trying to keep it.
Want to get a picture of your face real fast?
No, don't take a picture of me, man. No.
Hey, watch out. Back up,
No,
man.
no.
Back up.
You don't take a picture of me.
Back up. Back
No,
up.
Now, remember I said that he can't tell people no. Think about what I just said. I've watched a few commentators and creators. They agree about this, that Dakota can't say no. But I think they mean it more in the sense of, oh, he's very kind-hearted and he doesn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. It's not that Dakota can't say no to anybody. It's that Dakota can't say no to anybody. His size and mental status makes him very vulnerable and easy to push around. Somebody could just come over and say, I ain't leaving. Dakota doesn't have the physical or verbal brace in his voice to strike fear. So he just has to sit there and watch it happen, which is another reason I truly believe that it's Felicity's so-called exes and men that she know and male friends that came over, he'd be like, hey, can you tell them to leave? She'd be like, they're not leaving. If they leave, I'm going to leave. And then he's like, no, I don't want you to leave, baby. And therefore, so now he had to sit here and watch his girlfriend, or whatever you want to call her, flirt with these dudes that she claimed that she wasn't physically intimate with, that I'm pretty sure she was physically intimate with while that man was just sitting there. That's just my honest opinion here.
So today I went over to Dakota's apartment and learned some terrible news.
And he was messing with his in that fucking chair.
Seriously?
Yes, and I caught his bitch ass.
You see, Dakota has a problem. He keeps letting this guy come over to his apartment and do horrific things. How'd he get in here?
He walked in here.
So what were you doing when he was here? So after they told me what happened, I had a big talk with both of them to try to figure out what was going on. They told me that this Jimmy guy has been sneaking into their apartment every night and making himself comfortable.
Bro, man, it's 3 in the morning, man. What are you doing here? Just chilling.
Night and making himself comfortable. A few weeks ago, I got him a Ring doorbell to help with stuff like this, but he said the guy stole it off of his door. And right as I was about to leave, I hear this.
Can you take a picture of your face real fast?
No, don't take a picture of me, man. No.
Hey, watch out. Back up,
No,
man.
no.
Back up.
You don't take a picture of me.
Back up. Back up. Why do y'all think he feels like he's welcome to come into y'all's apartment?
He always shows up.
So if I left 10 minutes earlier and he came to y'all's apartment and knocked on the door, what would y'all have done?
I want to kick him for self-defense.
I was gonna lock the door as soon as you left, did he?
I was ready to destroy him.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, and I heard slamming.
So I called the police to see if they could help with anything, and they came for a minute and said they would look for him. If the door is locked, they can't get in. This Jimmy guy will leave his stuff in trash bags in Dakota's apartment as an excuse to come back. I'm really going to try my best to keep them safe and protected, and as always, I will keep you guys updated.
This ain't something that's very brought up a lot in a lot of these, but this is what I honestly believe. I believe that Dakota had to sit there while Felicity, flirted and probably sat in these men's laps, and through the threat of if you make them leave, then I'm leaving. And then Felicity got tired of them. There was an altercation, and then a noise complaint. The police would call, etc., and so forth. So Coracle hears about this, and Coracle has to go over there and shut this down. Right? He has to go over here. He got to shut it down. He got to get things right. Some time after this all happens, when Coracle, thinks he's finally got everything good, get these people out of here. These people ain't allowed here, etc., and so forth. The police are called, and apparently Felicity has been banned from the property from what I hear and read between Reddit and videos on TikTok, let's just say she was throwing fruit at old people from the window or from the balcony or somewhere in the apartment area, that she was throwing fruit at people, which you just don't do, right? It ain't, you just don't do. So she was gone. Now, what do you think Dakota did after his girlfriend was banned from the property? Now, I thought I'd put these little YouTube features to use finally, right? So there's going to be a quiz on the screen. So here we go. What do you think Dakota did after his girlfriend was banned from the property? A, stay in his nice apartment and just keep living his life. B, go meet her off the property so she doesn't get arrested and they can still see each other. Or C, leave everything behind to go live on the street and be homeless with her. I'll give you 10 seconds. Fucking idiot. Idiots. Like, why would you do this? Why would you, why would you? Jesus, people are so stupid. Oh, God, I swear to God. Did you come up with the answer? I hope I wasn't giving you any clues there. If you answered C, you win. Okay, so Dakota had a brand new spot. And you get your first piece, right? And brother, look at it. What the fuck are you thinking? This ain't even steak, bro. This is dollar store brand bologna, right? You give up your whole spot for dollar store brand bologna? Come on, bro. Now, y'all got to understand something too here. Felicity just left home. Her parents said she can come home at any time. She wasn't kicked out. She just left on her own. Dakota can go visit. They already told her this. The apartment is paid for a few months, I think. I'm not 100% on that. But he didn't get evicted, nor was he kicked out.
You guys know how Felicity was trespassed from Dakota's apartment, right? Well, they didn't want to be separated, so they got a hotel together. Keep in mind, Dakota still has his apartment. He's not evicted. And Felicity's parents, they want her home. And they'll even let Dakota come visit. So they both have places to be. Here's how they feel about Dakota's apartment.
He probably will be evicted by tomorrow, I hope. Probably so.
You hope so? All right, guys, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I guess they don't want the apartment. Okay. Who's that guy, Dakota?
We met with our dog named Trixie.
Y'all met him here? You already went inside the hotel?
Yeah. Are you happy this is where we fucking met?
So I'm trying to tell them they shouldn't let strangers in their room, but it seems like they're not thinking correctly right now. I dropped off Dakota to get some things for the hotel, and while we were waiting, I took Felicity to get some deodorant and shampoo.
I gotta call my husband.
And I had her ask Dakota which deodorant he likes.
My hair is getting on the wing.
When's the last time you shampooed it?
Oh my gosh, it's been a long time. I haven't showered because I've been so stressed out. Me and him both.
So after Felicity and I went shopping, we went over to go pick up Dakota.
I just want to be with Dakota as much as I can, Jake. I don't want to be lonely or without him.
So we got back to the hotel and they started to unpack everything. What is it?
It's my Dobby blanket I've been missing.
Dobby? Really? You like Dobby? That explains a lot. This is their 10.
So she has a whole home she can go to. He has a whole apartment he can go to. So you telling me that this motherfucker out here homeless by choice? I know that's not a brand new concept with all of the lolcows that we know, as you can see the two characters on screen that also are on the list. But choosing to be homeless for love? Man, if you don't get that shit, first of all, that ain't love. It's something, but it ain't love. Right? You know what? I know what it is. I know what the something is. It's called stupidity. Now look, I'm not going to go over the many, and I do mean many times that they broke up in between all this, because apparently they broke up a lot. You know, reasons of Felicity cheating or going back to an ex or blah, 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 blah. It happened like a whole lot. None of that matters because they just kept getting back together anyway. What blows my mind is that Coracle was still helping them during this time. He's buying them stuff, helping them get a hotel. Again, this man has a full apartment just sitting there. And Coracle, for whatever reason, is helping him. There comes a point, man, where you just like, it goes from you're helping because you're a good person, and now you're just stupid. Coracle, you were being stupid. Like, he made you look like a damn fool. Okay, now here's a video where I just like, I hope this was a video that Coracle saw and like let you know that you were being a damn fool. This video here that we're actually gonna watch together is, I don't even know who these dudes are, by the way. Have no idea who they are. I know maybe some of y'all know who they are. And this is when Dakota was still in his apartment. And in the video, you know what? Just watch. You'll understand how pissed you're going to be pissed off when you watch the video. Just this happens before I think Felicity gets banned, and I think it happens before he gets kicked out too. So this is in the middle of like Coracle having gotten him this new place and setting him up with new phone, new glasses, you know, stuff like that. And this is how Dakota feels about Coracle's help in this video. So this is a video, I don't know when it happened, but apparently it has to be after, because I don't know the timeline, man. The timeline looks like the MCU timeline at this point, or the X-Men, Fox X-Men timeline at this point. It's just so many, like, ugh. Anyway, so this is him hanging out with some, I have no idea who it is. I'm pretty sure it's a character who will come up later. I don't know, don't care. So they're asking him about like his relationship with Coracle, right? And I saw the title. Someone read it. He on Reddit. I saw the title, and I'm just like, oh, okay. But I decided instead of watching it by myself, I'm gonna watch it with y'all, and y'all gonna get my live reaction to what he has to say. And it says him being ungrateful. So that also seems to be a theme here. So here we go. Let's go ahead and watch it.
You done any videos recently?
Huh?
You said that. You done any videos recently?
with you. No, not really. Like, I don't even feel like doing that with him. This motherfucker's trying to get, like, somebody to come check on me or I'm daily and shit to Will.
I don't feel bad for what I'm about to do, and if you think I should, go fuck yourself. Yeah, no, I'm not really doing any. Let me do it right. It ain't really doing any video. And motherfucker's trying to help me. How dare he? How dare he? Fuck him. Fuck him. What?
Basically like
A nurse?
a health provider or whatever.
Like a live-in nurse shit, but not living in type shit. Like one that come visit you type shit. Like,
Where they
oh, God forbid. God forbid he trying to look at you, sir. Look at you. You're barely standing right now. You're barely standing. You're barely existing. The step ladder is existing better than you right now. The step ladder probably has a stronger pulse than you have right now. How dare he get somebody to come in and check on your health? Are you? Okay.
go to the store for me do certain shit that I'm capable of doing, and I don't.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You can't. This bitch is. I hadn't even got to the videos of her carrying him around yet, have I? I don't even know where I am on this script right now. We hadn't got to the videos of her carrying this grown ass man around.
yeah. Like, I remember you was getting your check cut back on. Your check get cut back on?
Yeah, I still be getting that.
Huh? What's this box?
My disability check, yeah.
You said what?
My disability check.
You still getting that?
That's the only thing I get.
You still making money from content and shit too, right?
Huh?
Still making money from like content and shit too, right?
Nah, just don't be paying me for shit.
I thought I'd be paying you.
Nah, he be doing shit for me. That's what he does.
Yeah, clothes, shoes, phones, glasses, doctor bills, ER visits, apartment, probably paying the fucking the deposit, food, taking you on trips and shit. Yeah, you know, buying shit for you. Yeah, how dare he? Yeah. Fuck
You doing?
Fuck this dude,
How
man.
he got me this place?
Oh, this is when he stopped fucking. So wait a minute. So Coracle, this is before Coracle said fuck him. So you have other people in your apartment currently that Coracle help you get. And you were in the apartment. You just said he'll help me. He helped me get this, please. And you are talking. That's like somebody giving you a ride to work and you talking shit about their car as they giving you a ride to work.
We're just trying to get me away from all my friends.
You mean the crackheads? Is that what you mean by friends? Yo,
So he'll have more time with him than. Yeah, I know. My mom was trying to get me go to fucking New York with her, everything. Yeah.
No, I said your stepdad. Did he move down there?
Yeah.
Oh, they probably went with him. I forgot he was from New York for real, for real.
I ain't got nobody tell me what to do, so.
Shit, yeah.
I'm just trying to get success off my ass.
And why do y'all, like, who are these dudes? I know some of y'all are going to tell me. Somebody's going to be like, Pat, how you don't know? I don't give a.
Sheesh.
Listen, and then with my aunt sitting here saying that he was helping me, he's doing this, he's doing that. No, he ain't. You don't know that. She don't know the whole story behind him.
Bitch, we see the whole story, you little fuck. Let me stop. Because I know somebody going to be like, Pat, this is just you being mean. I'm not being mean. I don't get. If a motherfucker done took you off the street, out of an abandoned house, the dude before this will have you doing dumb shit like having a pacifier in your mouth in a box Racial children is
half of the shit that we do.
you're in an apartment.
Like what? What you mean?
You're in an apartment.
Like through videos. She only looks at it that he helped me with get me my own place, like hearing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because what else should we look at? What else should we be looking at? Not there's a few other videos. I may throw these in here and there, but just to hear this motherfucker go, just to hear him go, oh, you know, they're helping me and they help me. I need my crack and my fun dipping. You know what? Like, and what blows my mind is people are still in the comment section of videos going, oh, are they helping him to help or are they helping him for the views? Both, motherfucker. Why would... Coracle doesn't get anything back from, like, you get the views, right? But you got to understand, if he get him a hotel on his credit card and they trash the hotel, right? Whether I helped you for the views or not, that still come back on me. Right? And the person, see, like, you try to help somebody and that person, that person has other folks in the spot that they helped you get because you too stupid to get the stuff on your own because you rather just be, you know, stripping copper wire and using Fun Dip all day with some crazy bitch with a giant gap in her mouth who need to visit the damn dentist. No, you rather get with this bitch here and be homeless. Where's the dog, by the way? All right, back to the video, y'all. Okay, all right. So at some point, after they get kicked out, after they homeless by choice, Coracle says deuces, finally. And Dakota and Felicity out here looking stupid, begging for money, stealing honey buns, whatever. Now, the next somebody up is named China Doll. And in my research, she's popped up a few times. In fact, for some reason, she started popping up when I was looking up information about Crazy K.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Crazy K. We got China Doll.
Hey.
We got my little buddy Dakota. We got Felicity.
Hi, guys.
As y'all know, you know what I mean, Dakota just went through a sunburn, a poison or something.
Why? I don't know. Maybe I'll get to that in the next video, but whatever, right? Now, the minute I saw her name, I was like, don't trust her. First of all, China Doll. Oh, so original. Nobody in the history of forever has ever used the name China Doll for any reason whatsoever. Like, you see that type of stuff, named China, bitch ain't an ounce of Chinese. Don't look it, ain't never stepped foot into a Chinese restaurant. And they're in West Virginia, right? Why not Appalachian Doll or Virginia Slim? You're dressed like a cigarette in this video. What's a famous food? What's a famous food in Virginia? You could have went with that. Pepperoni rolls. Pepperoni rolls? There you go. You could have went with pepperoni roll. Feels like an interesting stripper name. And next up on the stage, pepperoni rolls. They look about the size of pepperonis. So, pepperoni roll. You know what? For the remainder of this video, she will be known as Pepperoni Roll. So Pepperoni Roll comes out swinging, taking little sneak disses at Coracle. I don't even know how she found him. I don't care. And she kind of makes little comments like, you made videos with them, but you didn't give them no money. You know, you just supported them in every way possible. Right. So anyway, he takes shots at her. They have a little back and forth. I think they still kind of going at it now, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? So she would then start making videos, and she started making money off of these two bums.
Over here, take a third one. Do it now. Do it.
It was Sam Diddy party.
Oh my God, that was loud. Okay, stop. Put it back. Oh my gosh.
Somebody's coming here. Run, somebody's coming.
Y'all misbehaving.
Horribly.
She's saying it's all your fault.
Felicity. Oh my gosh.
What happened, bro? Did he get in trouble?
Be quiet. You're bitching.
What happened, bro? What the fuck happened?
I can't believe you said that loud. He just said you're misbehaving. You're loud.
What did he say?
Right? And again, it's pretty much the same for everybody. Somebody finds them, right? Somebody discovers them, somebody sees them, doesn't matter, right? They find them. They shoot videos with them. They buy them stuff. Something happens, they stop fucking with them. Next person, same thing. They start buying them stuff. They do videos with them. Something happens, they stop fucking. This is a trend that keeps going. And here's the thing, like Pepperoni Roll, Coracle, Crazy K, they're just 3 of many. I think there's like 6 or 7 more people who this same thing just repeated itself, right? So, again, I'll get into it in another video. I don't know exactly what happened or when it happened. I think maybe police were involved. I'm not sure. But Dakota and Felicity was like, they ain't messing with Pepperoni Roll no more. Right? They done messing with her. Again, here's a few videos of what they did with Pepperoni Roll.
Down. Calm down.
It was your idea! That freaking hurt!
What happened?
All I was trying to do was give him a hug and he started freaking the fuck out.
Why the fuck he texted Robert? Why the fuck he texted Robert?
So what? If you don't straighten up, I'll leave with him to California.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Why you leave it? Bye.
Bye?
Oh, yeah, and by the way, I don't think I've even mentioned this. Through most of this, since Dakota and Felicity met, they have their own TikTok account or had their own TikTok account. Now, the whole time, they've been making videos going on live, and here's some of the stuff that they did on TikTok Live.
Okay, me and him will play fight. All I gotta do is just grab him by the waist and just push him down like this. Hang on, I'm gonna show y'all.
They play fight a lot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hurt him or anything.
I want that shit.
You don't want it.
Come here.
Don't do
Come
it.
here.
You witch. You're a witch.
No way. No way.
What are y'all doing?
Get him, girl. See, like Dakota's unavailable, guys.
Felicity is not pregnant, no.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Giving kisses and love.
Oh,
Time to love.
oh.
You just bumped his head. Now they're hugging.
You okay, baby?
Glasses.
Okay.
We do that shit in private.
Love you.
Oh, bird's crying. What you crying about, sister?
Let's go.
Happy bird, you pretty bird. Yeah.
I'm going to accept somebody else for a question.
Especially not never fucking sick.
Help me! I'm a midget!
So, yeah, man. Anyway, it's pretty obvious that Pepperoni Roll, out of everybody, was using them for money. And a lot of videos, she makes them just look like they kind of like hostage videos. They don't look like content. They look like they were given a script made to say something under the threat of I'm going to kick you out.
This is kind of rude what you're doing right now,
And lies too, like
Yeah, you're saying lies too, and I'm gonna do something about it.
This video is giving me some weird vibes. China Doll just posted this today after Corkle and her's beef online the past few days of them going back and forth. There are some weird things in this video. One, how Felicity is acting almost like she is coerced into talking in this video. My opinion, you can let me know what you think. But China Doll basically made this video so that Felicity could say she's not a hostage. Gives me really weird vibes.
So, someone just said that I was literally holding Dakota and Felicity hostage. That is absolutely crazy. Dakota's not even here. It's just me and Felicity.
Okay, and Corkle, you need to keep my name out of your mouth.
And also, she talks so, like, oh my, like you could. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care how good you think you look. I don't care how fine somebody say they is. If you walk up to me and I'd be like, oh, hey, how you doing? My name Pat. What's yours? Oh, they call me China Doll. How you? Hell no. No. You slow as hell. Let me know you definitely was in them classes. I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for your slow ass. So somewhere in the chaos, fighting, yelling, and a fake baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, so apparently there was a few fake pregnancies, I think, and then there was a fake baby. And okay, I'll let Felicity like explain it, but she explains it as if you told a 2-year-old to explain how babies are born. That's what it sounds like.
Yes, I look like a mess because I just woke up. I'm still super tired. Where's...
I can't see it.
Where's the laptop at? Okay, keep it there.
There's another one.
Okay, so yeah, sorry y'all, I had to whisper something to my boyfriend. It's pretty much important. Actually, yes, we do have a kid. She's in heaven. She was supposed to be born July the 2nd of this year. She would be mine and my fiance's baby girl. Her name would be actually, her full name would actually be Emily Dawn Harper. She was actually my first baby. I lost her during pregnancy.
Guys, if you're rude at all, you will be out of here.
Everybody says that he's not my baby daddy. He is, because we just had a kid together like last year. Like we were supposed to have our kid July 2nd.
I am muting accounts left, right, and center for being rude to Felicity, so please, people.
So yeah, pretty much most, if not all of the internet agrees that there was no pregnancy, there was no baby at any time. Because does it look like Dakota is? Come on, do I really have to look at him? Do I really have to? Come on. So to nobody's surprise whatsoever, there was a falling out. Pepperoni Roll made a bunch of videos trying to expose them. They made a bunch of videos trying to expose her. Felicity has a claim about 300K million that China Doll. I tried to do that. No, I'm not kidding. I did not misspeak either. I didn't mess that line up at all. Felicity is not bright. I know I hadn't spoke much on her intelligence level. I mean, the pregnancy video should have let you know a whole lot, and some of the other videos I played. But Felicity truly believes that the number 300K million, first of all, is real, and that China Doll owes her that. Here's a video of her saying it.
Felicity and Dakota have turned social media into a promising career.
Before I keep suing your ass, I'll be suing your ass for $30 million. See you in court, boo-boo. I don't need her. I don't need China Doll. I can take care of myself. He can take care of himself. I'm grateful to have friends that won't backstab me, won't betray me, and won't tell me what to do. Before I keep suing your ass, because I'll be suing your ass for $30 million. See you in court, boo-boo. That video that I just posted has $30K million that we need back from her. And I'm going to get my $30K million and get me a freaking crib. Thank you very much. I'm working on myself.
So apparently, as today, they are still going back and forth. In fact, I even saw a video where they, I guess, squashed the beef, and then were beefing, and then somehow Crazy K is back somehow, and then there's a video of all of them. And the weird part about it is like, okay, you have Crazy K here, still trying to make his money off of him. China Doll, aka Pepperoni Roll, still trying to make her money off Felicity. Oh, I also skipped on the fact that Felicity carries this man around like a full-grown baby. Like, why? His legs work. It irritates me when people carry kids around like that. That man's in the 4th grade, lady. Put that man down. But in this video, Dakota is shaking like a sheared dog in the cold. Why did I say sheared dog? Like, something's wrong. In fact, after Corkle pretty much stopped taking care of him, every other picture, video, whatever you see of this man, he either has scars, bruises, his lips all cracked and crazy looking, spots, his skin is red. This man looks like he's about to just, that's it, that'll do it. That's it, that'll do it. And in this video where everybody's talking about, hey, tell us how you helped. Tell everybody how we helped you. And blah, blah. This man, something's wrong. Something's wrong. So, y'all, there are people on this app right now who have like 3, 4, 5 hour videos. And that's just like the one video. Their channel is full of videos of information about these people. So there was no way possible I was going to cover anywhere close to everything I'm finding out, and still finding out more. As I was like looking up last minute videos, they've been arrested. There's been DV charges. There have been threats. And the dog, there was the dog I talked about earlier. Where's the damn dog? Somebody get the, why do the worst people on the internet have dogs? Why? There's always a dog somewhere. Every time, the worst people in the world just have access to dogs. They really shouldn't save the damn dog. So guys, I'm going to stop right here. And I'm going to come back for like a part 2 with more information, more craziness, because it's just way too, when I say it's too much, it's just too much. I thought like Bossy and Grip had a lot, but this is just, there's more characters. There's more characters. There's more people. And there's like family members finally chiming in. And there's like, whew, jeez, okay. So again, I'm stopping here. I'll do like a part 2 in maybe a few weeks. Yeah, because it's just a lot. Some of the characters are even beefing with each other. Like some of the people who helped them are now beefing amongst each other as to who helped who, when it's obvious that most of you were just doing it for the views. But whatever, that's the world we live in now. Yeah. So it's just one big, giant, chaotic mess. So thank you guys so very much for watching. Please let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Please follow me on all the socials. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Okay, so like real quick, I just like, as I'm sitting here watching a video, there's no way. These people need to be like, here's the weird part. Like, here's the weird part. Like, unless there's another woman who comes into his life and says, like, I love you, I want to take care of you, he's never leaving this girl. Never. It's never happening. And the weird thing is, both of them are probably on that fun dip and other stuff. They probably ain't taking their mental medications, neither one of them. They probably ain't going to get checkups or going to the doctor on a regular basis. And the thing is, if there is some type of order done by the families, right, where they can't they shouldn't be out here. They can't take care of themselves. Because I'm pretty sure whatever test they take for that, so the state recognize that they can't take care of themselves. Oh, both of them are failing. I don't know if it's pass fail, but both of them are like the state's coming to pick them up. And I think the worst but best thing would be separating them, because the first like week or two of them getting clean and being separated, oh, like it would have to be a Daniel Larson situation. If you don't know who Daniel Larson is, Daniel Larson was on these streets causing terror. They finally got him, locked him up, mental eval, and now Daniel Larson can't use the internet. That he is watched, and I don't know if he can't use the internet, but he can't like have a page or nothing like that. And he's being monitored, and he looks healthy because they got his medication right. They got people watching him. He looks healthy. So I think that's that's the only way this situation is going to get right, is if people step in to do these two the same way. More so Dakota than Felicity, but